This is Wrestling Color Podcast right here on YouTube. Make sure you thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I have over 100 episodes. So it's not like there's nothing you can find for us to talk about or what I'm talking about. It's plenty of things that you can chime in on and debate with me about, okay? Follow me on social media. The links are in the banner. And let's just hurry up and get into this. This past Monday night, we had the final re-debut of Eva Marie. And it was advertised that she was going to go up against Naomi. And what happened was Eva Marie came out with a woman named Piper Niven. And I said, oh, look at Piper. You could, if you follow me on my Twitter, I do sometimes tweet during the live shows, during the Raw and SmackDown. And I said, look, Piper. And Piper stomps to the ring. And she gets in the ring with Naomi and slams Naomi and wins in like under 2 minutes. And I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? Then Eva Marie comes around the ring and she says, and your winner is Eva Marie. And then Piper comes out off the stage and she hugs Eva Marie, jumping up and down like a schoolgirl. And that's it. So we then go into this whole terrible thing that happens with wrestling fans. The body shaming kicks off. The body shaming. Okay? Happens to men too. Just this time it was Piper that's going to get the body shamed into oblivion. Oh, look at her, she fat. Oh man, look at her guts. Oh, look at her legs and her knees, and oh man, look at this, and oh, she look, oh. You know, it's been a lot of times where I question why certain people are never given the championship belt because of the way they look. And I'm not talking about on the independent scene. I'm not talking about on other promotions. I'm not talking about on NXT. I'm talking about on WWE specifically. Okay? Instead of celebrating big-bodied people as dominant, strong, built like regular Americans, built like the majority of Americans, y'all berate them as if your fucking mother isn't in that kitchen with them goddamn flappy elbows and the meat hanging over her knees. But you get your ass on the internet and body shame people who have the gall, as you put it, to get in that ring and do something they love. When I saw Piper, not one time did I give a fuck about how she was built. I give a fuck about knowing what that woman can do and what I seen her do in NXT UK. I don't understand why she just wasn't introduced as Piper the Viper by herself. That's my whole thing. Why did y'all choose her to do this with Eva Marie? And for what I understand, it was supposed to be Mercedes Martinez was supposed to do this with Eva Marie. I keep telling y'all, perception is everything. Representation matters. When you introduce someone, your first foot forward, right? Your first introduction is going to make or break what's going to go forth. Either you're going to give the real you, or you're going to put on a show and facade, which most people do when they meet new people, whether it's in relationships, whether it's at work, whatever. You are given an impression on someone. And you introduce Piper in a way that I don't like. I don't like it. I don't approve it. And I don't think it's good for this woman's division. Because she's a dominant woman and could have dominated on her own. And her and Naomi could have had a good 10-minute match. Had Naomi lost to her, I wouldn't have an issue with that. Had she wrestled the way I know her to wrestle. And this is why I have an issue with me. Why the fuck do I even watch NXT if this is the shit y'all gonna do? Why? Then she runs around the ring and she hugs Eva as if she's like a 15-year-old girl. Like she got some sort of cognitive disorder. I don't get it. I don't get it, and I'm not going to celebrate that. I'm not doing it. But then I also have to ask, are these women complacent in the way that they also represent themselves on this show? Because at the end of the day, she's either going to say, yeah, I'm going to do that, or no, that's not something I want to do. I don't want to be put out there like that. I don't understand. Right now, Keith Lee is not on TV because he's fat. That's it. Can't tell me nothing else. Keith Lee, I watch Keith Lee in Progress. I watch Keith Lee in NXT win 2 fucking championships in one night. I watch Keith Lee and Dominique Dijakovic do fucking moonsaults, sunset flips, Spanish flies. Dominique Dijakovic is like 6'6". Keith Lee, I think, is 6'5". Both these men combined is probably 500 pounds of solid meat and muscle doing fucking Spanish flies off the side of the ring. But then they get to the roster and you don't see none of that. And they look like a bunch of idiots up there. And we get riled up because we follow these people and we want them to win when they get to the roster. We want to watch them grow and see new shit. And it's not new shit. It's terrible shit. And they ended up, either in catering or going. So here we are with Piper Niven. Now she has to be subjected. First of all, there's a picture of her with Eva Marie. Eva Marie looks absolutely horrific. I don't know who thinks this sexy. It's pink hair. She's fucking orange. She look mad old in the face. But it's the body that they want. It's the body that's on display. And then you got Piper Niven, who is supposed to be the friend you won't fuck, I guess. Oh, I don't understand who's doing any of these favors. Who signs off on this? Like, yeah, this is something I want to do. So it got to a point where Piper had to get on Twitter and go ahead and respond to the body shaming. The person said the amount of body shaming I've seen for Piper Niven is atrocious. Nobody body shames KO. That's a lie. Samoa Joe. That's a lie. Otis. That's a lie. They don't because they have the perfect body. She's a talented badass. Then y'all get at us because our self-esteem sucks. Wonder why. So Piper says, successful big people are often met with this because we remind them of their own shortcomings. They want to believe that success is only for the perfect people. And that's why they don't achieve the dreams, and we prove them wrong. Don't worry about them. I don't. And that's cute. But like I said, perception is everything. And I have to ask myself, what is the perception that is about to go forth in the women's in this evolution that WWE keep pushing? What is the perception here? What are we doing? I said, I hope this isn't what I think it's going to be. I hope this isn't a Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross situation where Nikki Cross is salivating over Alexa Bliss because, Alexa Bliss is Vince McMahon. She can't do no fucking wrong. She a tiny woman. She cute, petite, Vince blonde hair. Vince loves it. Nikki Cross comes, she jumping around and she's hyped up and pumped up, and y'all continuously talk about how ugly this woman is, and y'all even put the shit in the promos. I guarantee, and you hear it here first, Piper Niven, when she takes that mic or when Eva Marie talks, something about Piper's visual appearance will be in that promo. Guarantee it. You could have let that woman come out on her own stomping to that ring on her fucking own and doing what she need to do. You pairing her with Eva Marie, you literally got this woman on track to be a complete failure in the women's roster on Raw. No one can tell me different. When it comes to Naomi, I don't even know what to say about that. I don't even know what to say no more. You got Naomi getting her hair tied to the rope by Lacey Evans, losing a match, looking like a complete fucking idiot. And this is a seasoned fucking vet woman's champion. And I'm supposed to suspend my reality and just enjoy the product, Triple H? And this is the product, y'all? You got them given? This is the product. What is she supposed to be doing? Why is she a schoolgirl? Why is she dressed like that? You know, like, what is she just gonna be jumping around and so excited just to be next to, oh my God, I'm next to Eva Marie. She's so beautiful and I'm so frumpy and weird. Oh my God, look at Eva Marie. Oh yeah. I'm trying to understand how is Eva Marie making Piper her protege? A protege is someone who you groom to be in line for your mantle. Piper Niven been wrestling for 12 years, I think. 12, 13 years. Eva Marie, I watched Eva Marie on WWE Divas. And to see the full circle of where she's at now, how is she a protege? Someone explain that to me, because I know I'm not stupid. So you mean to tell me you're grooming Piper Niven to take your place at some point? Prince, the performer, he had proteges. He had Vanity and he had Apollonia. Vanity came first. Apollonia took Vanity's place. That's what you call a protege. Michael Jackson has taken, people, train them, teach them skills, give them what they know, and say, listen, you're going to be the next Michael Jackson. He could have did that with one of his sons. That's what a protege is. Why are you even talking about protege? It's fucking stupid and it's confusing. So you want me to suspend all thought process and say Eva Marie is finna train and hone this woman to be a protege? Unreal. I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be able to do it. It's just not even something I could even get behind. I know what this is going to turn into, and I hate that it's going to turn into it. It's going to turn into, she's pretty, she's not, I'm sexy and hot, she's fat. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. Had you had Piper come out with, I don't know, Nia Jax, that'd have been more believable. That's my protege. They got something in common. They two big women. They both all into, body positivity, this and this. Let me show you the ropes. Let me show you how to do it. Let me do this and this. No, you did this to make one look better than the other, because that is what your base plays into. WWE plays into the worst shit ever. Everybody's like, oh, hey, it's supposed to bug you. She's a heel. Let me tell you something. I'm going to leave it right here. Let me tell you something about wrestling. Yes, it's scripted, but there's also little bits of truth in those scripts. When you got somebody like Nikki Cross talking about, I may not be pretty, what the fuck that got to do with any goddamn thing is beyond me. But they throw that in there to let you know they think Nikki Cross is ugly. And Nikki Cross will never have that title because Nikki Cross isn't fuckable. Ruby Riott never had a title because Ruby Riott, guess what, isn't fuckable. If you go on my Instagram page and go down a couple pictures, I said Samoa Joe will never get a WWE title because he's fat. And I'm talking about the big title. I ain't talking about no fucking Intercontinental or nothing like that. I'm talking about the big title. Otis is being portrayed as a big blummering idiot because he's big. Otis is a power lifter. What the fuck are y'all even talking about? Otis should be breaking motherfuckers over his head at this point. Keith Lee is not on TV because Vince thinks he's fat. Don't get me started on Keith Lee's introduction and how he's been derailed. Perception is everything. I don't like how Piper was introduced. I don't like the direction that they're going with Eva. It's a mess. And that's as simple as that. Hit me in the comments and tell me what you think about Piper's debut, Eva's re-debut. Let me know what you think. I'll catch up to y'all later.